Right, on we go with Countess Eufemia the Shadow. I am the impressive seducer of Normandy, and I think we've spent basically the last 20 years just working on trying to expand our territory as much as possible. My Countess, the more I study the Fraticelli religion, the more I feel compelled to embrace it and show you excerpts from the most interesting parts. I urge you to follow my example and embrace Fraticelli. No, we need to be Catholic. I just want you to convert back to Catholicism, damn it. Right. Careful, Gil, that's the best way. Also, I'm sick of trying to please the Pope. Let's research some cultural technology. I think we're at the point where I'm legitimately considering an attack, trying to prompt some sort of attack on the dear Duke already. Not least because it does appear that he's got some of his troops already out and about. That is interesting. I reckon we might actually be able to take him if we do it quickly. How's our claims looking? We need... Okay, arrange my plot power. We're at the point now where it might be more useful to just bribe the last few of these. I don't know. There's suddenly mayors mayors are notably wealthy. It's always a problem. But I don't know. It depends on relative power, I think. Two dukes are superior to no. No, that's not what happened. Count of Navarra is worthwhile. And the Baron of Montfort is worthwhile. That's about all the money that's worth spending on that. We have a daughter. Sickly, but strong. I reckon a degree of struggle for her upbringing would be best. Oh dear. My labour was difficult, and I fear that something is wrong with me. The midwives look worried, and I feel so terribly weak. Alas, we have a cough for now. Mayor Madnerique refuses to acknowledge the baby. And we could really use, okay, a new court physician, as it appears we don't have one right now. Ooh, we have a monk and mystic, but mastermind theologian. One of the priests from the camp has arrived at our court. The cynical priest introduced himself as Almeric the monk and expressed a wish to service. Although seeing as this individual is shunned by the rest of the priests, religious authorities are unlikely to approve. I don't care. I need a capable court physician. And I really need to seek treatment for this illness because it looks like we might die in childbirth if we're not careful. Okay, looks like we've got pneumonia. Almeric refurnished your room. Your bed facing eastward, nice to ease your pain. Lovely. So we might die if we're not careful. I thought we'd be able to Come on, we've got people to invite to plots. We've got a fever now as well. This is not great. So I thought we already had people. Ah, yeah. No. Come on. Cuttle's mysteriously disappeared. Alright, well. Cut their hands off. Imprison them, as before. Really worried about the flu and pneumonia and possibility of dying. Just want to know where all the bloody money I just spent went. Gilbert. No, that's not right. Duke of Brunswick. Not worth the money, the expenditure, honestly. God damn it. And CKII has apparently just decided that it doesn't matter and that he hates me. Lovely. Duke of Franconia? Maybe. You know what? Yeah, let's give it a shot just in case. Young Thietmar has finished his education in diplomacy. He's attained a masterful level of knowledge. Excellent. Might be a legitimised bastard, but he is highly skilled at what he does. He could also really use a capable marriage. Thuredude de Genoa. Not a prestigious marriage, but she's very capable. She's quick, she's shrewd, and she's brawny. Oh, yeah, marry. Definitely marry. He's a bit trusting, which is less than ideal. But Thietmar Hunfriding is going to be a very popular count. And that at least is something to look forward to. Oh, come along, why? Yes, join my plot. Why are you taking so long? What's with these people? Yep, what started out as a mere cough has now turned into shaking, chills, shortness of breath and stabs of severe pain in the chest. We have contracted pneumonia. We're getting decent symptom treatment. It looks like a normal version of this life-threatening condition. We could really use more treatment, or even just any sort of cure. Right. Right. We could give him. We could put our lives in our hands for an extreme treatment. We could trust his mystical treatments. I'm going to go for an extreme treatment. Almeric's assistant assured him you were asleep. However, Amalric's potion failed to fully take effect. Even though you could neither speak nor move, you were still aware of everything they did to you. You tried to scream and thrash, but you were a prisoner in your own body. The procedure seemed to last forever. Okay, we're going stark, raving mad. But hey, we're not going to die of pneumonia. The Count can't join because he's in prison. Right, got it. That's a bastard. I can't remember who we're supposed to be seducing. Let's try seducing Lop, Duke of Navarre. Seems reasonable as a start. Yep. Wrap him around our fingers. We just really need that last bloody... flirt with him discreetly. Huzzah. Is that enough to bring him round? No. Okay. We need 6 plot power. Plot power. There or thereabouts. Continue flirting with him discreetly. That might be enough, if we're lucky. Cicelard, Baron of Montfort-l'Armeurie, has finally come around. I'm glad to hear it. Lop, Duke of Navarre, has not. Ugh, fine. Well, we might be mad as a hatter, but if we can get that last Baron round... Voila. Give up for now. Right. I actually want to briefly quick save before we try this, because I mean, I'm not going to go back on it, but just in case there's a crash, I want to at least have that down. Okay. We have 1100 military. I reckon it's worth. We should. You know what? We should press a war against you first. It's a bastard to do it, but it will make the difference because we can take year and then press our fabricated claim. Mind you, I don't know. No, fabricating the claim on the duchy is more time sensitive. I can only do that while I have support of everyone. Everything else I need for the others. I'm going to need to for the other claim, however, is going to pass on to my child, more or less. If I need to press it in war, but it can be repeated. This can't. With the aid of my fellow conspirators, I managed to fabricate a claim on the Duchy of Normandy at last. Okay. We have a strong claim. And the plot is a success as well. Huzzah! Right, we can lay back for a minute on that. Declare war. We can actually press all of our claims against him if we want. Do we have the force? We can bring 1100 men against him. He can bring decidedly less. Yeah. Alright. I'm actually going to double quick save that because that's a success and don't want to risk that again, but yeah, again, I'm actually playing this just straight without save scumming. I forget that. Alright. Come on then, Duke Robert. Let's press all our claims. We can call in the Countess of Ducal because she's our ally. We can take an ambition of acquire title. Or Queen of West Francia, conceivably. Ooh, that's interesting. You know what? I reckon that might be. Well, we can cancel acquired title. You can't cancel the other. Alright. I know Thietmar's unlanded. But he's also my bloody heir, so I don't need to worry too much about that. Oh! Hello, the Duke of Flanders took Bourgogne. That's why he's less potent than he otherwise might be. Ooh, that's interesting. Right, first things first there. Let's get everyone together. Udaric commanding that flank. I definitely don't need myself as a commander. Apparently I'm just going to have to take it for the moment. It's not a great sign. No, wrong dynasty. Friedrich. Yeah, the bastardy is really confusing the family tree. Excellent. She's answering my obligation and following up. And wait. Huh. Bourgogne is apparently part of... Oh wow, that's really Bourgogne. I thought it was Boulogne, but it's actually Bourgogne. It's part of the Duchy of Normandy unexpectedly. Oh, no matters. Right. Guichard. Oh, come on everyone. Why are you all a single force? That's awful. Why would you do that to yourselves? That is no way to fight a battle. Ah, you morons. Alright. I mean, you really should have just guarded your flank to the slightest. I don't know why you didn't. Anyway, Udaric, you should be in the centre. Paldo. Actually, you know what? Eufemia can take that bloody side one. Or no one. I don't want to risk our ruler in that sort of fight. Okay. Siege time. I've been spoiled by the amount of fun we've been having just dealing with what's the word? Being able to just siege holdings whenever I want. Okay, Countess Bride, or Bride. Oh, I wish she was Princess Bride. Anyway, wants to matrilineally marry Brood, an indolent fellow who, to really screw with it, I'm going to actually make. I'm strongly considering giving him. Oh, I don't know. An etiquette at raising. Yeah, she's no one of interest to me, so fine. I'm gonna have him. Enjoy your match. Grisons is busy besieging Bourgogne. Everybody lies, and the courtiers in Mortain are no exception. None of them dared to tell me, dared to speak up and tell me I'm too cynical. Not everybody lies. Well, then I knew they all lied. After Enfrith told me that not everybody lies, I started laughing. I told him if he could prove that, I'd start believing in mankind again. Nope. Still cynical. Still paranoid. Alright, he's going to try and siege my top tier holding. 3.5, 4.1, but we have we've got a 40% morale head start on him. So I reckon our chances are actually pretty good at winning over. What is the fort level there? 5. Oof, impressive. If we actually manage to win this fight, then we'd gain the county and the duchy. It's very desirable. First of all, the army of Mayor Markwood of Grisons is busy causing more damage to our opponents, which is always desirable. We're not even fighting, I guess we might be defending Mortain, I suppose. Nope, no we're not. Emperor Richard the Francier has declared the French Lombard anti-papal war on King Landulf the Holy. I don't know about you, but I think that might that might cause problems with my alliance. Yeah, I think I'm actually against you. Renewed jihad. The House of Islam is under grave threat from the onslaught of heathens and infidels in its very heartlands. In response, His Magnificence, Caliph Abu Bakr, the one who had most of his territory just eaten up by the Silver Horde, I remind you, has declared that an era of renewed jihad is upon the world. The core regions of the Dar al-Islam must be retaken at all costs, and righteous Muslim men should prepare to join the ranks of the Mujahideen, I think it is, for the upcoming struggles. This signals a renewed era of Islamic expansion. Disturbing. Okay, so he can now call jihads, I think. A Sufi sect of dervishes has arisen under the leadership of a certain Haji Baktash Wali, a mystic from Khorasan. Striving for unity of being, Bektashis train the soul through meditation and contemplation of the inner meaning of the Quran. The Bektashi order is warlike and especially popular amongst Sunni Muslim soldiers. The order has sworn to protect Islam and to combat infidels and polytheists of all kinds. Aha. Ooh, and a capable fellow. He's Hajjaj, a Hafiz, and a Sayyid. Very popular. Mystic souls. Equally, the Haruya, a Kharijite order, Muslim warriors has been founded, claiming descent from the old Haruri traditions and swearing to protect Islam and combat infidels and polytheists of all kinds. It was a Haruri who killed the Caliph Ali with a poisoned sword, since they saw him as corrupting Islam. And this new group now vows to show the same courage and determination in fighting any enemies of the true faith. They call themselves simply the Haruriya. Poisoned swords. Yep, they're defending the what's the bloody name again? The Kharijite as a branch of Islam down to the south, which has taken over the Yazidi. Everyone's fighting everyone. I think we actually just lost troops. We must have just lost troops running off to fight everyone else. 3.5, 4.1. We're going to lose that in 5 times. Okay, 4 more ticks. They're going to lose. Yeah, not that many. Which means we're going to have to destroy this lot first. That's not good. 39, 170. Right, we need to drop a bunch in Rouen first. Just the other day, skulking as I often do, I caught Count Baudouin Vendôme and my courtier Lefled in an embrace. In flagrante. Lost in passion, they did not notice me, but I'm still in shock. I smell profit. Let's blackmail him. Oh, sleeping can be so rewarding. I don't even know what the money is, but presumably it's something else too. Count Harijisel now has 172. Right, let's take that down. Okay, what the hell is with Leflad? She's just going left, right, and centre, isn't she? Oh, Count Guillaume of Poitiers. Profit from him. I feel like that whole thing must be broken because I never received any actual profit from it. Right. Let's head to Rouen. Okay, so we need to split off the Barony of Rouen. Right. And then if I've got this right, we should be able to pop them down and then pick them back up. It's just the Barony of Rouen, isn't it? Yep. Okay. And then we pick them back up again. Yep. 890. That's the way we do it. Also, Udalric should be leading that flank. Actually, no, Udalric should be leading that flank. Udalric should be leading the centre flank. Paolo should be leading the right flank. You're right, I need to shift that around. There we go. Alright. Let's take down the remaining forces. Good luck. We're going to lose that flank. No doubt. No surprises there. Mostly oh dear, that's not good. Holy crap, we actually just lost that. Oh, come on. Friedrich is a tough soldier. I'm disappointed. Yeah, we lost that. Oh, and we're forced into retreat. As a festive outing in the wild, I found a message left amidst wildflowers addressed to courtier Lofwin. Would-be lover, Count Guillaume, is waiting for her by the stream near the camp. Why, Scholar Guillaume? I'm going myself. I met the amorous Count Guillaume down by the river. He was surprised to see me instead of Leofwin, but it did not take much to cajole the clever scholar. We spent a magical afternoon of passion in the water and under the willows. That was entertaining. Right, they might have moved on to attack Evria. That doesn't mean I can't take out the ones they haven't already. Yeah, I can't take back Mortain while there's only 56 people, right? Right. Yep, we can assault when there's only bloody... Really? All of 4 people. Okay. At this point, I guess it all comes down to this. Should we try and defeat them in battle? We can't take their... No, we don't have the troops to take the bishopric. I think battle might be the only way that will actually work. My dear ally, I don't suppose there's any way I could persuade you to just let me seize control of your forces? No? Okay, fine. Which means I need to build up. Alright, we need to risk it. Evria isn't coming back up anytime soon. I could conceivably wander over to Rouen and try and drop that, but... Alright, let's risk it. We'll take one more shot at trying to defeat them in a flat-out battle. Or will we? I mean, looking at this, battles are largely in our favour for the most part. Occupation is the big difference. It might be to my advantage to actually summon some cheap mercenaries. For instance, I could get an extra 140 from the Stratherian band, that would push me to 800. And then if I bulked that out with occasional ones, not that lot, but perhaps another 30, 50, putting me to 880. That would be 900. Would that be enough to assault? I don't know, but it would be a considerable mercenary advantage. Which would make it worthwhile. Okay, well, yeah, we might be able to win an actual battle with that. Alright, so let's spend some of our money. Hungarian band as well. Voila. Okay. And that makes a difference there. Once the Hungarians are built up, that should be enough. Sorry. That should be enough for me to move in and take the rest. We'll be losing a small but largely insignificant amount in, yeah, it's not too bad, that amount we'd be losing. I just need to get that morale up to about 80 or so. Increase the morale of my armies, because we're going to need that. Okay, Vela has died of just generic natural causes. I could make my son Chancellor, but I don't really care to. For the moment, he can improve diplomatic relations with the king. Actually, not even king, the emperor, which is quite impressive. Dag of Dide's host have turned up to start causing me trouble. Lovely. It's not really something I'm too... You know, they can just root. They're just going to raid Rouen and that's it. I don't have the forces to bring those back. But I do have the forces to crush Evria. And that is enough. Okay. As promised, forces crushed. Alright, that's enough to push us to 100%, which means enforce demands, take the county of Eu, take the duchy of Normandy. Which means the Count of Bourgogne is now my vassal. He might hate me with a passion, but it doesn't matter, because he now belongs to me. Count Robert of Bourgogne. His heir, Spymaster of Ostraldling. Not entirely what we're after. Count Robert here. We can press a ducal claim on Vexin as well, quite satisfyingly. It's part of the Duchy of Toulouse. I guess if we wanted to fight the Toulousains. We can now nominate the successor of Toulouse, sorry, the successor of Normandy, which I do believe is going to be my dear son Thietmar. And the rest had better bloody well follow suit. I've only got one other vassal, and frankly I think my votes kind of outrank his. Problem now is I've got to try and... Okay, we're facing a force that is mostly light infantry, and a force that is itself mostly heavy infantry. Once our group recoups its morale, we should be able to take on the raiders of Ivar and Dag's host and conquer the living daylights out of them. I think we're probably going to keep our seat at Mortain ultimately as well. The good news is, though, our direct liege is now the Emperor Richard. We are subject to the royal laws of the Kingdom of Francia, which is under Gavelkind, but we have factions. Someone wants to institute elective succession in Francia. I want to institute elective succession in Francia or West Francia myself, actually. Because there I might be able to gain some advantages. Members seek to remove Emperor Vishar of Francia from power, significantly increase the council's power. No, I don't care to institute full council authority. I just want... I see. We want to install... Right, installing kings. Let's see, we'd want West Francia. I think East Francia might be elective. That's fine. We want elective succession in West Francia then. And I suppose elective succession ultimately we want in Francia as well, in Francia proper, but I'd rather take a position... Oh, we'll do both. That gives us an advantage. We've got Francia and West Francia as factions. Now, time for us to pick out the most powerful and desirable vassals. Let's start with Brabant over here. Let's encourage the Duke of Brabant there, and Duke Finlay of Champagne. He'll do. The time has come, of course, for us to start proceeding to improve our position as best we can. I suppose our son must eventually take over, and when that happens we'll most likely be, we will for definite fact be dead. But until that happens, it will be just fine. Let's get Duke Finlay on our side. And then we need to syndicate into a position to rule. Ah, I have a grandson, also named Thietmar, who actually can become a decent, a dutiful son. Right. Time to risk it. For the biscuit. Let's flirt with him discreetly. Nice to know that my winning personality is making a difference. Duke Theodric, who's already coming over to our power and elective succession in West Francia. Glad to hear it. Confess my love. Let's make him a full-on lover then. That did not work out for us. Yeah, okay. My confessor is an attractive man, we'll have him as well. So that's the Duke Finlay. Now I'll want the Duke of Aquitaine. Kenton. It's apparently not an option as far as seduction is concerned. Fair enough, he must have resisted previous attempts by someone. Let's go for the Duke of Savoy. Oh no, he is actually reducing he's actually deliberately rejecting Duke of Upper Burgundy. Could always do with an older man. Oh, she's just sleeping away around the nation, isn't she? Enemy presence in our homelands means we can't put those down. That's fair enough. What we can do is we can get rid of the mercenaries we're carrying. That at least should make our life a bit easier. No, I'm not going to let you kill my marshal. What's wrong with you? I'm going to take my bloody... loot my bloody castle at this rate. I need to get rid of this lot. I don't know. I even have vassals I could conceivably raise. But I guess with the king busy off in wherever, it's not going to happen, is it? County of Bourgogne has changed culture to French. There's no rush. Lombardy has expanded south. The Caraca Khan is 74, still in power, still cancerous. Okay. We need more practice. Ah, Rouen is still intact. I'm very glad to see. Alright, let's put everyone down for the moment. Oh, excellent. Now we just need to continue raising power. Okay, so we've got Duke of Brunswick, my lover, Duchess Bathildis, the Whisperer. Bloody hell. She might be a drunkard, she might be depressed, but she is paranoid, deceitful, ambitious, diligent, a master schemer, a genius, focused on intrigue and an elusive shadow. She is a living god of intrigue, and we should never cross her. We're known as the bloody shadow, and we still. Let's try confessing our love. A lot to learn about men in that one. Right. The centaur beckons to me, massive muscles flexing. I've never seen anything more masculine in my life. Wait, what? I am overcome by his musky scent. I came to in a state of bliss, mind filled with foggy images of the stunningly handsome centaur and our night of passion. Ah, that's hilarious. Right, all of Wrath of the Old Gods. In response to the new era of crusades and jihads amongst the Abrahamic monotheists, the great high priest Corsican has informed all Tengri shamans of his plans for a magnificent Tengri pagan response. In fact, all pagan heads of religion may now declare great holy wars. This could be the beginning of unprecedented heathen aggression. Lock up your son and daughter. Oh, wow. Some very interesting things are going to happen now. I have no doubt. Right. Who do we we're probably trying to take Duke Osbert the Whisperer. Fine. We should still do that. He is a useful fellow, and we should try and blackmail him however we can. He would like to kill Farord Geraldman. I don't know who that is, so I've no real interest in following through in that. Baron Richard. Sorry to say that. Our heir is the one we've chosen ourselves. Oh, Count Valerian of Vexon can apparently vote, even though he's not actually part of my... even though he's not a de facto part of the duchy, his de jure presence means that he can. Interesting. I mean, I'd take on the Duchy of Toulouse, except I've no benefit from doing so. Right. Count Robert for Normandy is apparently a powerful faction. Just purely in terms of his personal strength, it would seem. Best of luck to him, old chap. Because I don't honestly think he's got too many advantages. One moment. I'm ready for a break soon, I think. Let's just give it to the end of this year. Might make a difference. We are in a position to demand elective monarchy, apparently, whenever we want. But I want to ensure that we have a strong advantage over Emperor Richard before we do it. Especially considering I would be betraying my own lover. My lady, it seems that Duke Finlay of Champagne has finally decided to come out of hiding, no longer fearful for his life. Now would be a good time to strike. Have more shag Thorgil again whilst we're at it. My steward really dislikes us. Oh, because we imprisoned his child, apparently. Why did we imprison him? I mean, I suppose we could execute him if we wanted. Dangerous factions. Count Robert once more. Oh. Ha ha. She who laughs last laughs longest. Finally, that vile cow Theodorada has left this fine earth. Well, everything will definitely be better without her. I have a lot of extra time on my hands now. I do think Theodorada's skull would look fine on my mantelpiece. Died of smallpox. I'm glad Theodorada's done. It sure will get boring without her. Life's too short for hate. I suppose about time I changed my ways. No, I don't want to lose my intrigue bonus. She's taken enough of my time and energy. No, I'm going to steal a frigging skull and put it on my mantelpiece. Finally, with one last swing at the cleaver, Theodorada's ugly head is severed from her equally disgusting body. I roll it up in a piece of cloth, stash it in my satchel, and escape undetected into the night. I almost wish you were alive to see this, Theodorada. Wow, we made off with the skulls of our deceased rival. Apparently we must have done someone else because we've gone up to multiple deceased rival skulls. Anyway, we're making a reasonable income now. Duke Richard the Chaste. Of course I want to seduce someone whose name is the Chaste. His name's literally the Chaste. Might not work. Might be a complete failure. I'm still going to... Egbert was murdered on the orders of the Duchess of Brabant. Oh. Right. Interesting times ahead. Well, first things first, let's find ourselves a new spy master. Matthias, commander of Dax. Excellent. Please, come to my court. I will show you a wealth of intrigue. We are momentarily without one. The target of my attentions just never seems to be around. Ah, there's no rush. Okay, Matthias. I want you scheming in Brabant. We need that ally. A large merchant caravan from a distant land has arrived at the gates of our stronghold. A jovial man of massive girth pleads with you in a strange accent to grant them shelter from the elements for the night. Yes, of course. Ah, someone's trying to kill my son. Lovely. Yep, tells us about the mythical realm of Hindustan. I think we've been through this before. He offers us a capable eunuch to serve me. His loyalty to us, our new mistress, shall be beyond reproach. Oh, that's very gracious of you. I accept. And should our Chancellor die, I guess he'll be a welcome addition. He's just too bloody busy. Yeah, I'll give up for the moment. Let's go for Alemannia. That's a duchess. The drunkard duchess. Franconia is a babe. We're not seducing him. That would be wrong in so many ways. Ugh. Clothar the Just is already my lover. Cologne is a Prince Bishopric. Bourges. Vitard the Chaste, that's the guy we were trying to get. Duke of Sende is already ours. Duke of Orleans is a child. Albric. Duke of Aquitaine, for some reason not going to happen. Toulouse. Gualteri. Okay, Toulouse might actually be possible. We're just trying to get this bloody... I'm just going to get strong enough to actually trigger. Okay, we presently actually have a pretty impressive degree of elective succession right now. Enough. There's no rush. Recruit more soldiers. I was just thinking, it might be best for us to just flat out go for the elective succession in France here. I mean, if you make yourself, if we make ourselves Empress of France, that would be a decided step forward, has to be said. If I leave the faction, I don't know, do we want West? Taking West France would make us queen of a relatively small region. A powerful one, nevertheless, to be sure, but... Oh, a powerful one who would then have distinct advantages over the monarch, right? But he's consolidated all of his kings beneath, all of his kingdoms beneath the greater umbrella. I should abandon the succession of West Francia, so that we can bring people into the succession of Francia. Okay, fine, give up. He's not going to come, he's not going to be here. My court physician approaches me with an idea. My Duchess, if you were to introduce a system of provincial apothecaries, the health of your subjects would improve significantly. In turn, they should be more productive. Fine, spend the money. Speaking of which, at some point we should really look into building a hospital. But that would be an absurd amount of wealth to spend. Also, clearly from the lack of prosperity we've been attacked. Oh wait, no, it's because we got sieged down. I remember now. Our liege is picking up strength again. Alright. We need to just keep building up more power until we get enough to take him on because we made a mistake in splitting up focus with the elective succession. Will you stop asking me about that? That's just ridiculous. Honestly. It's just getting stronger and stronger now. It's not helping us at all. Fine. We'll seduce the drunkard. As good as anything else, isn't it? Yeah, we'll break up with the bishop. We're slightly burning the candle at both ends. They're trying to depose... Alright, France wanted to depose the Lombard anti-pope. Recently I've amused myself with seducing a handsome young guard. He follows me around like a puppy now. A very big, muscular puppy. Make him a squire and keep him as my lover. Give him a tumble and I'll have the most loyal bodyguard ever. There's no rush. I think everyone's off and about, sadly. Which might be the problem. Let's see. I think it might be best for us to try just give up. We're going to go for the Duke of Brabant directly. Seduce our way into his confidences. Gascoigne has joined us, as has Holland, but our liege is getting more and more potent. We need to... I think we actually need to borrow money from the Jews to power this whole... to power what is definitely going to come up next. Yeah, I'm not going to give up just yet. I think we want to bring out, I'd say, yeah, probably a full-on mercenary army when the time comes to actually try and install elective succession. After that, it will be a matter of just trying to get everyone together. Oh, come on, he's feisty. I'll give him that. Also, dear Lord, consumption epidemic. Why is my domain size increased so much? Oh right, because I have you in now. I thought I had a capable steward. I'll have him. I thought that as a... No, as a duchess I don't have that much of an advantage. It's a shame. Thought I'd have a stronger one. However, I'm reasonably sure... Yep, council's abolished. Good, that's the way it should be. We could... decentralise slightly the duchy, and that would permit us... Because we only... Yeah, we don't have that many vassals right now. Let's decentralise. That should allow me to manage my domain properly. Still a feisty sort. Let's see. Ferroal, Jeroen, again. Give him a taste of what he's missing. Who is Ferroard? Right. Ferroard, Gerendelen, he is some sort of spy master in Miro Fine, I guess? He's someone of interest. Don't know who. Right. Slowly building up the attentions of the Whisperer, who is fever, fatigue, and a cough. He's not going to last too long, that one. Come on. We should have a good chance of being able to try and encourage him to join our faction, though. Right. Okay, we're getting closer. Salted people. Duke of Bourbon has joined, Bourbon even, has joined the other one. Didn't. Temporary setback. The Duke of Brabant is being decidedly difficult to seduce. It's nice to know that we're having various sexy adventures. It's such a difference. Right, I'll have him. And I need a new court physician. Come along then. An old nun residing in the convent of Maine. She's club-footed, but she's not really skilled enough for what I want, so no. Sorry, but not going to happen. Thorgil, for the moment, can have the position of court physician. Offbert, flirt with him discreetly. Don't know if that's enough, but it might be. No, we've really improved the attitude of Emperor Richard. Maybe that should cease, because we're not really going for that anymore. Toulouse would be a far more suitable target. Unless... if I cancel that ambition. I do want to become Queen of West Francia. I mean, I want to become Empress of an entirely different setup. But I'm curious actually if I was to do that. No, okay, that's fine. I don't want to attack Vexen. It's a de jure claim there. Lebrun? I want new fabricating claims in Paris. Because the goal is to try and fabricate a claim on the bloody kingdom itself. I've chanced upon him alone. He is proud and just and ambitious. Let's quote some love poetry. Virtue's strong in this one. Bastards. Bastards with their strong virtues. I just want to try and blackmail someone. Is it to blackmail or lust or whatever? Let's leave him yearning for more. That's got to be enough to bring him over. Right. Also means that we can probably stop for a bit. There's enough seduction with that guy. Upper Lorraine is not powerful, really. Certainly not enough for it to be worth our time. Which means I need... I tell you, Savoy. Duke of Dauphin. That's new. Haven't tried the Duke of Dauphin yet. See if we can bring the Duke Seguin around. Just really want that extra support for elective succession. Anything I can get to bring that up. Oh, he found a philosopher who can help with cultural tech. Absolutely, bring him aboard. Oh, Seguin's on board now. He's a master schemer and an elusive shadow. Good. Might be able to... he would be a useful ally. Curious on our plots, if anything interesting has come up. Plot. Fabricate a claim on the Kingdom of West Francia. Oh wow. I mean, I'm curious. Seguin's given us a magnificent sword. It's possible. I would need most of those top 5. Probably not Batildas. I'm not screwing with the Whisperer, but it's a possibility. It definitely is. Also, it looks like our Lombard ally is in a state of victory. Well, a relative victory. I just wish that they'd win the bloody war for the anti-popes, that we could actually fight our enemy. Ah. Well, well. The Duke of Brabant is also looking to fabricate a claim on the Kingdom of West Francia. That's interesting. I might not, old chap, based on the fact that that somewhat conflicts with my own plan with that in mind. So no, thank you. Okay, let's go for a lewd a confession of love. Oh, he knows how to cajole a man. Let's make him a full-on lover. It's the only way. It's the best way to be safe. All right. Wittard the Chaste is very desirable, but probably not going to happen. Toulouse is too far away. I could use Maine, honestly. I think I've already tried using the trumpet before, but I'll try again, just in case. Oof. There's a lot of people trying to claim those areas.